Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and we all know by now how insanely Giga Chad strong Iron Man Tier 4 is, and he's really good, but of course, we sort of expected him to be this good because he's the first Tier 4, and we actually don't have that much information about Tier 4s, because Moon Knight still cannot be Tier 4 until Friday, so we have nothing to compare Iron Man to, and so when we see him completing stage 49 in the first phase in, 25 seconds, and we're like, holy crap, this dude is a massive Ultra Chad. And you can see him just casually doing 11 bars of damage to Mephisto on stage 49. He's making World Boss Legend look like World Boss Ultimate. And he easily completed the 100-second challenge for Ultron, for Infinity Ultron. Just absolute Chad moves. So why are we talking about this? Oh, let's just oh, we didn't skip it. Dang. I was gonna say let's just casually skip the this like phase change thing. Oh, I'm almost dead. No, I'm not. But yeah, why are we talking about this? Well, because Iron Man is actually stronger than we think. At least I think that he's stronger than we think, which is a weird way of saying I want you guys to think about this with me. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And he's got a really good, he actually has a really good tier 4 skill because he's got offense and defense, buffs his attack, but it also gives him this shield that absorbs a ton of damage. You probably didn't even notice there that I got hit by one of Mephisto's purple X's, and he didn't even take damage because the shield absorbed everything. The only thing he's not good for is PvP, but you can't win them all, so yeah. I was hoping that would go a little bit faster, but there we go. I basically completed the 100-second challenge. I was 1 second off completing the 100-second challenge with Iron Man Tier 4. And again, I'm not using a reforged CTP. We're using a CTP of Rage, so a CTP of Energy could potentially go faster. And then if you look at the team up, like, War Machine gives Iron Man some good buffs, and Ancient One's lead obviously gives him 50% extra attack and some ignore dodge, but there's no Wave, there's no White Fox, there's no Valkyrie, there's no Sif, there's no crazy increased damage to villain supports, right? So why am I gushing so much over Iron Man? Like, obviously he should be this strong. He's tier 4, Alex. Well, here's the difference. I'll tell you right now. I can tell you there is one big difference between Iron Man and Moon Knight, and it's the fact of their typing and their uniform options, like the different uniforms that they can equip. Iron Man is almost uniquely positioned as a character that even if better tier 4s come out, and we know better tier 4s will come out, and I said this in a previous video, and I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I'm not trying to go over and correct what I said. I still believe that better tier 4s will come out in the future, and I made the comparison of tier 3 Captain America being the first tier 3, and it didn't take that many months for him to get eclipsed and replaced as better tier 3s came out. But what we didn't have back then for tier 3s, we now have for tier 4s. And it's not something that's interesting to everybody, but climbing in World Boss Legend and the requirements that go along with it are pretty important if that's something you care about. And we have seen, I will say this, we have seen higher drops of some of these tier 4 materials in not only the higher difficulty World Boss Legends, like comparing Null to Mephisto and Ultron, but also climbing Ultron from stage 10 to 20 to 30 to 40. And unlike Moon Knight, who is a weapon master, human, hero, male, combat, we have Iron Man. And if you look at the requirements, we're going to start with Null. Obviously, they're both available from 1 to 9. But what I'm trying to say is if you want to climb higher, Iron Man is everywhere. So he's on all of these male stages, of course. He's also on all of these human stages, of course. He's also on all of the hero male stages. So you're probably thinking to yourself, Alex, Moon Knight's available for all those stages too. What's so special? Okay, well, none of them are female. Oh, we have Iron Man again for Blast here. Oh, we have Iron Man again here for Villain, because you can go back to Superior Iron Man and he's strong enough at tier 4 or level 80 to crush this stage. Okay, he doesn't have the agility tag, but neither does Moon Knight. Okay, they're not speed types. All right. So that's the first one. Let's go check out Mephisto now. We've got Hero, then we've got Male, then we've got Hero, Human. Again, they both qualify for all of those. Then you have Combat. Okay, this is Moon Knight only. But then what do we have here? We have Leadership, which he obviously... Oh, actually, he doesn't have Leadership. Okay, he doesn't have Leadership, but Moon Knight does have Leadership. Okay, that's cool. Then we have Villain. Again, Iron Man qualifies for that, and then again, Blast, Iron Man qualifies for that. Then we go over to Ultron. They're both available for superhero. They're both available for human. Neither of them is available for female. Iron Man is available for villain. Iron Man is available for Blast hero. Iron Man is available for energy projection. Yeah. So whether it was intentional or not, maybe it was. I don't know how far ahead the devs plan, but they made Iron Man able to carry you so freaking far. Basically, all you need is Iron Man, Moon Knight, or another combat type, and then a female hero. That's all you need to go through all of the stages that I just showed you, because you just need 2 uniforms for Iron Man instead of having to build Doctor Doom, the Black Order, Moonstone, like all of these crazy expensive characters. And historically in Marvel Future Fight, villains have been way more expensive than heroes, right? If you look at the best villains in the game and you look at how expensive they are, on average, they're really, really expensive compared to heroes. Iron Man, Superior Iron Man Tier 4 fixes all of that. He literally subs in and blitzes any stage that Doom would do, that Moonstone would do, that the Black Order switching would do, that Mephisto would do as a native Tier 3 with a mighty or a brilliant CTP. I can't tell you the value here. It's absolutely outrageous. It's bonkers. So what I'm trying to say is, although I do believe that Tier 4s will come out that are stronger than Iron Man. I 100% believe it. Maybe not Moon Knight. Maybe he'll be about equal to Iron Man. Maybe a little bit different than Iron Man. Maybe Thor. Maybe not Thor. I don't know. But there will be a Tier 4. Probably by the end of the year, we'll be able to see at least 1 or 2 Tier 4s that are just obviously better than Iron Man. But will they have the utility of Iron Man? No, I'm not talking about that toy uniform. I'm talking about this one here. I don't think they will have the utility of Iron Man, because that utility even extends beyond World Boss Legend. Okay, World Boss Legend is not really your cup of tea. That's fine. Any squad battle where you need Blast or villains or heroes, he's going to automatically just be better than any other character, because almost any other character, because he has that flexibility that others don't. Moon Knight doesn't have that flexibility. Thor doesn't have that flexibility. Chances are the next few Tier 4s are not going to have that flexibility either. Same thing goes for Shadowland. Same thing goes for Alliance Battle, right? Where he's able to do the Blast Hero stages and he's able to do the Blast Villain stages. So this is really, really valuable. The only other sort of value proposition that I could see that may have some edge over Iron Man is when we finally get a Tier 4 for a very strong character that can change their typing. Like, for example, one member of the Black Order who can go, well, all of the members in the Black Order, who can go from Universal to either Blast, Speed, or Combat, whether it's Corvus, Ebony, or Cull Obsidian, right? That sort of type changing, like, for example, if Scarlet Witch got a Tier 4, we know that she can always go back to being a Blast type, or she can go back to, or she can go to her current typing of Universal. So that's really the only other one. But even that one, I still think the hero to villain is a more valuable tool, and it allows you to go through more content. And I gotta tell you guys, like, if you don't know just how insane Iron Man is, we're gonna go to stage 39 of Ultron. I never thought I'd be able to clear this stage this quickly. And again, his team up is basically just a leadership. Sharon Rogers does nothing for this team. It's just for combat score, for the rankings. But look at how he just obliterates this stage. 39, right? Yeah, I got really stacked cards for sure, but he just makes this stage look hilariously easy. And I'm not even the best Iron Man player, I'll tell you that too. Right? That rage proc was a little late. But I always want to get the iframe in early because he always iframes me here. Yeah, he always iframes me here. But, like, look at this. We're 30 seconds in, and I've already done a third of his health. Which means, barring cutscenes, like, obviously the cutscenes add time, but if there weren't cutscenes and I could just get through him, we could get through this in 90 seconds. 90 seconds on stage 39, where Thena, with a very similar build, but obviously Tier 3 instead of Tier 4, takes, what, 4 minutes to do stage 24? So he's almost 20 stages higher, and he's doing it in a fraction of the time. And again, with procs missing and all this stuff, we're already at 13 bars. It's honestly bonkers. I want to finish this off to show you guys, but it's honestly crazy. So and we're messing up the rotation here. We should proc his invincibility. Yep. Can we kill him here? Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. Yeah. Really just depends what we get for cutscenes. Yeah. Just a little bit slow. But you got, like, man. 100-second challenge on 49 of Mephisto. 100-second challenge on 39 of Ultron. That's crazy, dude. I'm not even going to switch characters. Oh, he didn't, there we go. I broke him. I broke him. Even with the buffs missing. By the way, a lot of people corrected me in that video. I said that there was some invisible defense buff. No, he's doing the same thing that Dormammu does, where when he goes into optimization, he strips all of your support buffs. The joke is there's no support buffs on this team. So I don't have to switch. You were probably screaming at me at the beginning. You were like, Alex, switch to Cyclops. No, no, no. There's no support buffs. There's no Coulson or anything like that. So I didn't have to do that. But yes, you guys are absolutely right. It was sort of an invisible defense buff in a roundabout, incorrect way. No, he strips your buffs when he goes into optimization. That's why you need to switch characters to get it back. You also want to switch characters to protect your main DPS. But Iron Man doesn't need any protecting, as you can see. So, like, he's just so good. And it took me a while to realize, but his value is so much higher than I originally thought. And then comparing him to Moon Knight, I don't mean to rag on Moon Knight. This artifact, by the way, is amazing for PvE. Not to rag on Moon Knight, but Moon Knight's never going to have this flexibility, right? That Iron Man has. So I just wanted to point that out to you guys. Again, there will be better tier 4s that come out in the future. I'm not trying to FOMO you into building Iron Man tier 4. You're more than, you're going to get more than enough value out of just getting him to level 80. But I do recognize that in these two uniforms, his mouth moves. I didn't notice that. His mouth is moving. In these two uniforms, yeah, it costs 2,000 crystals, 2,100 crystals. But if you have him level 80, I would strongly recommend picking up both to allow you to have one of the strongest blast heroes and one of the strongest blast villains in the game at level 80, and then the strongest blast hero and the strongest blast villain in the game at tier 4. The only piece of content that he isn't number 1 for as a blast type at tier 4 is GBR, and you can blame Doctor Strange for that. So yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of Iron Man and what you think of this sort of requirement situation that sort of increases his value. Is it worth it? Is it not? Is it exaggerated, or have I undervalued him? Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.